Yo guys, it is your favorite person in the world here back again today. This is Burrito with another episode of Burrito Talk. And we're going through the patch notes. I was supposed to have my friend for this, but our schedules do not align. So I had to do this solo. These are the early patch notes, by the way. The full patch notes will be up whenever they do the dev stream. They usually do that like 3 days before, whatever. So we'll go over the full patch notes when those come out, but these are the early ones. I wanted to do this last night, but you know what? I was hot because I saw some stuff and I was ranting, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I need a day to soak it all in. And that's what I did. I had a day to soak it all in so I could come with a more clear mind opinion. We're going to start this off without further ado. We're not going to watch the whole gameplay trailer, but I just want to say this had to have been, out of every gameplay trailer we've had in Apex, there's been 10 now. This had to have been the worst one in my opinion. The other ones I feel made me so excited to play the game, but this one was just there. It wasn't bad, it was just there. It's like I just watched something for 2.5 minutes and it was over, and I was like, okay, that was it. That was literally it. The first like minute of this video is people getting rezzed and like camera angles, literally nothing. It shows some spots on the map, whatever, but it's so anticlimactic. We're not gonna watch this whole thing, you've watched it already, but alright, as we know, it's beginning next Tuesday. I haven't released the patch notes, obviously. New Legend Seer. Oh, we got a lot to say about this guy. So I'm most likely gonna main Seer. Even before I knew his abilities, I was like, he's black, I want to play him. So I really want to try to kill Grand with them. And here is the big talking point, is Seer's abilities. So let's read this. Passive ability, and I haven't read all the patch notes. I just heard about the Seer stuff, so the other stuff you're gonna get a fresh opinion on, but I heard about the Seer stuff. You just can't help but see everyone talk about it. Hard Seeker, his passive ability, which means he doesn't do anything, it's something he already has. While aiming down sights, Seer can hear the heartbeat of nearby legends, helping him discover their location. So basically a heartbeat sensor from fucking MW2. That's basically what it is. But without the actual iPad on the side of your gun. It's a heartbeat sensor. Anyways, we're going to come back to that. Gotta silence my phone. Tactical ability. This is the big talking point. Seer releases several mini drones, and after a delay, they mark all enemies in front of him, interrupting their use of healing items and revives, and revealing their location and health to Seer and his allies for 8 seconds. I saw this yesterday, and I was like, what? This is a tactical? What? I know for most legends it kind of is like their tactical is actually better than their alt, but bro, his tactical is like an alt. His tactical literally should be an alt. I want to go ahead and say here that it's something that we have to wait to see how it looks like in game. Like right now we're just reading words and it sounds really bad, and Respawn lately has not been building up good rapport with people, so we're not like completely confident in their decisions because we've seen some of the decisions that they made, so we're not giving them the benefit of the doubt. We're seeing this and we're like, these guys are on some high octane promethazine, high fucking whatever gas, bro. Like they're smoking some shit, bro. Like, marks all enemies in front of him, interrupting their use of healing items and reses. So stops people from healing or reviving and reveals their location and their health. It's one thing if it's location and their health to Seer and his allies for 8 seconds. Immediately, I was like, if I was not to complain about this and just look at this, what's one thing I could do to like not take away what they put, but just to make it a little bit less, okay, fucking stupid. 8 seconds, way too fucking long. Holy shit, bro. Like, he's already another like bloodhound, and like to it's like, bro, do we need more than one bloodhound in the game? Can you imagine having Seer and bloodhound on the same team, bro? You literally can't go anywhere without being seen. Scan, throw tactical, throw alt, beast the hunt. You're like, what the fuck? I can't go anywhere. And if they know where you are all the times, you're probably not gonna win, especially when it comes to going around corners. Like, since footsteps aren't great and audio's not great, like, they will be able to get that first pre-aim around the corner, which could be, But 8 seconds, far too long to reveal all this information, bro. This is so much stuff to take in. And that's why I'm saying wait to play it out, because maybe he could only hit one person with it. But I don't think that's how it is. I think it's like, if all 3 people are like together and he hits them, it shows all 3 of their healths and everything. Bro, it sounds really bad. Like, I wish the gameplay trailer actually showed that shit. Like, hold on. So, like, no, but there's actually the clip here. I gotta play the clip. It doesn't really show much about his tacticals. So, the first one he throws here is his ult. And I think that's his tactical, where it like reveals enemies with the so it could apparently knock Valkyrie out of the sky, which I don't think has anything to do with the abilities. So they said Seer's tactical is super high precision, like a sniper rifle. Enemies also get a warning, so it's possible to dodge his tactical, but if you get hit, you're revealed for long. You know what? That actually kind of makes it a bit easier to like digest. So that's why I'm saying we have to wait to see how it plays out. It's like a tactical that you have to really hit people with. It's like you could tie it into Valkyrie's, even though hers is like spread, but like it's something you actually have to hit people with. It's not something you just mindlessly throw, like shooting a Spitfire, just spraying and just hoping like just a few bullets connect. Like a lot of kids do. Yeah, it's not. We have to wait to see how it plays out. And they also said we're gonna be going on Alpha Intel's page a lot. They also said if his abilities are too OP. Look, they said if Rampage or Seer are busted out of the game, we'll adjust quickly. And who knows if like they're busted, how like hard the nerf is going to be. That's like the biggest question. But reading this again, so several mine drones after delay, they mark enemies in front of them. It's, okay, if it's like a precise tactical where you actually have to like really hit people in order for it to reveal, that makes it a little bit better. And if that's the case, people shouldn't really complain. And this is coming from me. It's coming from me. His ult, I really have no problems with. We've seen his ult. You literally throw the chamber. It shows everyone in the area, shows their footsteps. And it's like horizon grab or whatever. You could actually shoot it. But if it's in the area, you're revealed. But you can destroy it. So it's really not that bad. And like, we actually need powerful new legends because like we got Fuse before and we got Rampart before, and it's like just we get new people and they suck. Like, what's the fun in that? It's nice to have a new person and they're actually pretty good. Obviously, we don't really need another person that sees through walls and shit. That's kind of like the part where it's like, like we're starting to throw game knowledge out the window and like just like reward idiots who have no who have no willingness to gain knowledge and awareness in the game and just want an easy pick like Bloodhound to just show them where somebody is, you know? But granted, every single legend takes skill to use, by the way, but some are just stupid, you know? Enemies move quickly or fire the weapons. Seer throws at his heart chamber, which releases hundreds of mini drones that form a sphere. Enemies that move quickly or fire their weapons in the sphere are marked, revealing their location and footsteps to Seer and his allies. Enemies can destroy the heart chamber by shooting and destroying it in a similar manner to Crypto and Horizon ultimate abilities. So he doesn't sound that OP. Like, I see people complaining about Horizon, but I really don't think Horizon is that OP. Kind of when she's in the air, it's kind of like, it's like bullet wreck or something. Sometimes it's hard to shoot her, but it's not bad. Her ult, you know, you could say stuff about that, but she's not that bad. She's really not that bad. So we're gonna skip all the story stuff. We're not here for the story. Legend changes buffs and nerfs. Emergence introduces a number of buffs and nerfs. Obviously, these aren't the full patch notes. There's gonna be more changes. These are just the ones. I don't even know who figured this out, but we're going with this because they're true. Caustic buff. Instead of 5 ticks of damage per second, Caustic's gas will now increase in damage every other second. So 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7 with no limit on how much it can increase. The gas cloud created with his dissipates 5 seconds sooner. I've seen some people complain about this. In my opinion, I think this is actually a good change because, you know, when he got nerfed, I saw the Caustic people complain, but it's like, bro, Caustic's still good because, like, when he set up those gases, I played him. There's some sort of protection. There's like a level of protection you feel that you don't get from a Watson fence or a Rampart barricade or even a dome for that matter. It's like a different type of protection where, like, if you place a gas on like another side of like a door or like whatever, and enemies see that, like, they really don't want to fuck with you at all. And like, he still had that level of protection even with the nerf. His ult's still good. Like, they still stun you and, you know, still slow you down from weapon draws, and like Caustics still are dominant in their gas. But like, I played Caustic on King's Canyon, like King's Canyon rank, when like every team was using Caustic and you just got Caustic ult pushed. So the fact that they increased the damage but then made it so that it goes away 5 seconds sooner kind of balances out the damage increase because it doesn't last as long. But they increased the damage, so it's not just 5. Because you have to think, before it's 12. If it's every other second, the damage isn't even going to get to 12. I don't know how long Caustic gases are up. Let me see, actually. This would be some good research. How long does Caustic gas last? After we can do trap gas. Caustic can hold 3 charges of this ability at one time and a charge regenerate. Oh, wait, I can fucking check. Wait, I can check. Like, I'll check. Don't worry, I'll check.
Adding another gas trap.
Alright, so we're gonna see how long this lasts. I gotta time this. I'm gonna hit R2. So it will last 13 seconds. Now let's try his ult.
Noxious gas deployed. My vision is clear.
It's probably around the exact same time. No, less than. Okay, this is, so it's around 20, or it's like 19. It's around 20. Okay, so every other second. God, I gotta do math. I gotta do more math. So let's go with the 13 seconds. So do 13 seconds. 5 5 6 6 7 7 8 8 9 9 10 10 11. It only gets up to 11 damage per tick, and that's for his tactical. So his tactical max, but no one's bathing in gas for all 13 seconds. No one's that stupid. So it's really not OP, guys. It's really actually not OP. I probably should have continued that for his ult, but I stopped. So I gotta do it again. 5 5 6 6 7 7 8 8 9 9 10 10 11 11 12 12 13 13 14 14 14 and 11. Tactical max is 11 damage. 14 max for his ult. That's really not OP. No one's bathing in gas for fucking more than fucking, I would even say 5 seconds. So for people complaining about that, I highly recommend you just get better at the game. That's about it. That's that. Alright, but we gotta continue. We got to continue with the thing. We got to continue with the thing. We got to continue. Okay, let's continue. Enemies for Revenant nerf. Enemies will get an audible and a visual indication when Death Totem's protection is about to end. What? Bro, this audible and visual would be better at the beginning of his ult and not at the end. That's not really a nerf because, you know, I hate to have to separate the good players from the bad, but like, if you're one of those players that's able to like multitask his brain like in game, you could kind of like determine when like things are gonna run out anyway. You don't really need a audible and a visual indication. An audible and a visual indication when a totem's down or it's like near you about to push you, that would be fucking cool. But I think that would be way better because it wouldn't be touching his totem at all. And if they gave him the audible and the visual indication at the beginning of his totem and then like added back like the old time on his ult, that'd be fine. That'd be a good give and take, you know. But I'm not complaining. It's fucking better than nothing. Horizon buff, ability to maneuver or grab lift, close to how it was in season 7. Prior to substantial nerfs in following seasons. It's not a total revert though, so it's kind of like a half and half. Once again, this is one of those things where we're gonna have to like wait and see how it looks, because the season 7 one, I grinded her in season 7 and I know how powerful it was. We was slaying together, we was a duo. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see on that one. But she was kind of useless when they nerfed her grab because it literally felt like quicksand. So giving her some of that back, even half, like that's good. It provides variety. People play more than just, you know, the same people. Fuse buff. We got a lot to say about this. One sec. So this is one of those situations where it's like, if he's useless, just give him wall hacks. Why not? Why not? What? Fuse Knuckle Cluster will last twice as long, allowing him to deny areas for longer. I like that buff. That's a good buff. He's an explosive guy. His explosive should do more. Sure. Enemies caught in the Mother Lode, which is his ult, by the way, the Ring of Fire, will be highlighted, even if they're in a building or behind a wall, making it easier for Fuse and his allies to plan their follow-up attack. Can you imagine? Like, how does this make any sense correlating with the character? like, at least with like Seer and Bloodhound and Crypto, it's like we know why they could like see shit, you know? But like Fuse, like, why does he see through walls? He doesn't have special eyes. He doesn't have, his tacticals aren't for that shit. He's an explosive guy. What does it, like, okay, this is one of those things where we'll see the dev stream, we'll see how it plays, we'll see how it looks, but like, do we really have to see how it looks? It kind of looks like how they're saying it's gonna look. They'll be highlighted even if they're in a building. And when they say caught in the motherload, it means people in the Ring of Fire. So people were probably saying like if you shoot it and then like you're beside the ring, it'll highlight you. It's if you're in it. So like if you're inside a small building, like let's look at that small building on Kings Canyon. Try to really visualize with me. Like right before you go in cave, right by market, there's like that small hut just in the middle of the map, right by the respawn, right by the cave, right by market. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Visualize that shit. That hut. Imagine Fuse shooting his ult while there's a person inside that small little house, and it surrounds the hut. And I don't think it has to surround it, but like even if it's on it, if the motherload's like half on it and then like half out in the open, it'll highlight them. I'm trying to make it make sense. Like when I first heard it, it like kind of made sense because I was like, maybe he has like a special thing in his gun, in his like big fucking alt gun that like tracks enemies after he shoots, surrounding him in the Ring of Fire. Like just some high tech shit. That's what I was thinking they're probably going for, but like I feel like it's such a reach. I feel like there's other ways he could have been buff. He's an explosive guy. Make his ult do more damage, make knuckle clutches do more damage, like do something, like anything. Like make his passive be like the nades he shoots do more damage, even though nades already do a lot of damage. Probably shouldn't have said that. I'm just trying to think of anything. But once again, we'll see how this one plays. But like, bro, this is just one of those things where it's like, whole team got together, like, how do we buff them? And then someone in the back give them wall hacks. Everyone's like, bet, let's put it on, almost move to someone else. Like, no thought being put into Fuse. And we know about all this shit, so we're gonna show videos of this. So Sorting Factory, two other places, Train Yard, and what's the other place? Refinery. Train Yard, Refinery, Sorting Factory, all changing. I'll show you the pictures of those. Arenas, we're not really gonna go in arenas. I will be honest with you guys, I don't fuck with arenas. I play it from time to time, but it's not religious at all. Arenas just does nothing for me. Even with them introducing arenas ranked, woo, does nothing for me. I just don't give a shit. We'll just leave it at that. Unless like the only thing that'll really catch my eyes if like the rewards you get from ranked arenas are like worth my while. That's literally the only thing that could probably like convince you to play arenas, but nothing other than that. And we've seen the Rampage LMG in action for like 5 seconds, but it looked really good. It looked like it shot really well. The sound's good. Looks like it's solid and not like, we have to see the magazine size. We'll see more in the dev stream, which is why we'll do another stream. These are just the early patch notes, like I said already, like 3 times. But for the 5 seconds we saw it, it looked good. It looked good. Brand new heavy LMG sets itself apart from other LMGs by being a slower but more powerful variation of the Spitfire, making it ideal for mid-range. Whatever. I was saying that completely wrong. Similar to weapons like 30-30 and Bowcheck Bow, the Rampage doesn't fire fast enough to be much of a threat at close range. Similar to the Sentinel Sniper Rifle, the Rampage can be charged, but instead of using shield cells, the Rampage takes thermite grenades. Interesting. Once charged, the Rampage fires much more quickly, making it a decent close-range threat. When charged, the Rampage can also easily destroy doors, similar to grenades. This is interesting. This is very interesting. There's really no viable LMG after the Spitfires going in the care package. Like there's just no like just LMG staple MG that's there. Like you see like your Call of Duty games, there's just like the staple MG that's there. It's not too overpowered, but it's like a solid thing everyone could use and everyone likes to use. Bless me, I'm already blessed. Yeah, but just like the whole thermite thing, charging it, it's interesting. We have to see how it plays out. We'll see more in the dev stream. We will do a watch along for the dev stream, and the dev streams are usually like half an hour. We'll literally watch it and then we'll pause and we'll talk about it as it goes on and just end it. Weapon hop up changes, the Prowler will rotate out of the care package and once again become a ground loot weapon. However, the gun will only have burst fire mode. You won't be able to switch it to automatic fire. Interesting. A lot of the noobs that didn't know how to use burst fire, get used to it. That's interesting. We'll have to see how that one plays out as well. And it doesn't look like they're nerfing it. I don't think they announced any nerfs. We have to wait for a dev stream once again. These are early patch notes. I keep saying that. You should already know by now. But a lot of you probably don't. In its place, both the Spitfire and Alternator rotating into the care package. In care packages, the Spitfire will revert to its pre-nerf state. And the Alternator will automatically come equipped with disruptor rounds. A dangerous hop-up that was added to Apex Legends in Season 2 and then immediately removed in Season 3 for how powerful it was. Disruptor rounds amplified damage against shields, shredding through even the strongest body armors in moments. Guys, if you weren't around at Season 2, because I know there's a lot of newer players, even a lot of people, my friends list, they're like, yeah, I came in like Season 5, Season 4, whatever. Go back and watch this. I used Disruptor rounds the whole season it was out. It was literally like the only gun I used. It is different. That's all I could say. It is different. I'm not even going to show clips, bro. Go watch clips because I clearly don't have clips from Season 2. But go watch clips on YouTube, bro. You will be like, oh, fuck. Like, if you're going against it, it's one of the most annoying things to play with. If it's on your side, you're happy. It's one of those things. Because of these care package adjustments, arenas don't give a fuck. In terms of hop-ups, both Anvil and Quitra will be removed from the game at the starting of Emergence. I'm not a fan how they keep removing Anvils and putting them back and removing and putting them back. Keep the fucking Anvils. They're fucking fine. The traits of Quitra will be automatically implemented into pistols, though at a lesser degree. I like that. Quitra was a fucking useless attachment, I'll be honest. Every time I saw it, I'm like, ugh. Whenever I see like the pink circle on the ground, I'm like, ugh. In their place, Apex Legends will be getting a brand new hop-up boosted loader. This hop-up goes on the Hemlock and the Wingman, changing the guns so that they reload faster and get bonus ammo if reloaded at the right time. Similar to Deadeye's Tempo, it's a timing-based hop-up. In layman terms, I don't really care. I really don't care. Probably go without this hop up, but it's kind of cool to have. You know, it'll make the Hemlock even more relevant, in my opinion. Because I used to abuse this gun before, like they kind of nerfed it, and then they kind of nerfed it again because the first nerf didn't do well. But it's still a good gun. So maybe this reload thing will actually make me want to use it. It's gonna make the Wingman a lot funner to use. It's gonna make both these guns actually funner to use. So I don't know why I said I didn't care. It's actually a good hop up, but it's like, could have just added that to like the regular guns. But Emergence will also change the L-Star. The LMG will now take barrel stabilizers and extended energy magazines. Higher level energy magazines will increase the time it takes for the L-Star to overheat and will cause it to cool faster when it does. I like this, but one thing I'm thinking is like, how's the L-Star gonna look without barrel stabilizer? That's probably gonna be some scary shit to even look. But interested to see how this plays out. Once again, it's one of those things where you have to see how it plays out. I'll complain more once I actually play, you know, because that's all you could do. And speaking of speed, the fire rate of the EVA 8, when it has shotgun bolts equipped, is being nerfed. Additionally, reload speed will no longer be tied to extended magazines starting in Season 10. Instead, the trait will now be tied to standard stocks and sniper stocks. kind of an unnecessary change, but I don't mind it. Let's get back to the evade though. I'm frustrated because whenever a shotgun does good, they nerf it. The PK was good back in like season 1, 2, nerfed it, put in the care package. Or they didn't nerf it, they put in the care package. Then they took it out, nerfed it. And even in the care package, it wasn't that good. But it was good in its original state, and then they decided to fuck around with it because they like to fuck around with shit that doesn't need to be fixed, you know. And then the Mastiff. I mean, the Mastiff was always good. It was in the care package. It was my favorite care package gun of all time. I actually even like it more than Kraber when it was in the care package. Just a brutal 2-hit gun, bro. You could literally do like 170 on like one shot if you actually had a headshot. It was so fun to use. It was like the definition of a care package gun. When you see a care package weapon, it should be like, oh my god, this is like an end game weapon. This is a game changer. And that's what the Mastiff was. I would be like, man, I ain't losing no gunfight at close range. You know, it's one of those guns, bro. So great. Go watch videos on the old Mastiff in the care package if you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah. So as I was saying, whenever shotgun gets good, they nerf it. The Mastiff was good, they nerfed it, took it out of the care package. Now it's like, all right, Eva 8 came out of nowhere. I guess it was always good, but just no one knew. Actually, they increased the fire rate, I think. They increased the fire rate one season. I don't think it was always this good. They increased the fire rate one season, I think. And then everyone kind of caught on after they nerfed the other two shotguns that this one is, like, actually even better. And so, it's good. So, you gotta nerf it. I want to say I kind of understand the nerf, but I kind of don't. We have to see how, like, the new fire rate it is to, like, actually make a new decision on that. So... speaking of sniper stocks, marksman rifles will be taking sniper stocks season 10. I'm fine with that. It's cool. Ranked arenas, don't care. Battle pass, cool. All right, that is it for the early patch notes, guys. So that's it for the early patch notes. We're gonna wait for the full patch notes, and we're going to watch the dev stream and hear them talk about it, and then we'll actually gain a better opinion. And then we'll gain an even better opinion when we play Season 10 next Tuesday. Look at this shit. Next Tuesday, right underneath. I'm on top of that shit. I'm on top of this. Alright, but stay tuned, you know, Season 10 content, road to Pred right away, and we're gonna be doing a Seer kill grind on my Twitch, but we're gonna do rank first, and we're gonna use Seer in ranked as well. So yeah, we'll see how he plays out, because they're gonna nerf him as well, but I'm gonna use him. So, and we're gonna do a pack. We're gonna do a pack opening at the beginning of the new season. So also stay tuned for that. Might be a 50 pack opening, might be 100. I have a feeling, even though I just got heirlooms a while ago, I have a feeling I'm already gonna get in like these next bunch of packs I open up. I have a feeling. We'll have to see on that one. But with that being said, guys, this has been Borito. Is it Borito? No, I'm kidding. It is Borito. All right, guys. This has been Borito. Peace out. And remember to stay saucy.